Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The era of COVID-19 is the most unremarkable phenomenon that affects global economy, which also includes our educational system. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to present to you our research entitled Assessment in Students' Performance and Behavior Towards the Use of Online Platform through Data Analysis. And good afternoon. Education during the COVID-19 pandemic was the most serious problem and shook the entire world. This situation put a strain on the education systems worldwide and forced educators to switch into online learning. Furthermore, exploring the importance of ICT in education has overcome the difficulties and embraced the importance of technology in lifelong learning. The adopting of digital learning were gradually reinforced and innovated the learning process to satisfy the quality of education and upgrade pedagogical approaches. To ensure quality of learning, the task of considering the online platform in online learning environment will help students achieve their academic performance and maintain positive behavior. To support the needs in education to the new normal, online learning environment shows opportunity to continue learning process, upgrade learning content, and embrace the challenges and sustain the needs of the students for their goal through online learning. Learners expect great solutions to their learning process through the availability of internet access and learning management system. As such, the emails and social media were easy and accessible to use by learners. On the other hand, Blackboard is the primary learning management tool used for online learning at Colegio de San Juan de Letran, Manaoag. The study focuses on the assessment in students' performance and behavior towards the use of online learning among high school students. This research applied descriptive analysis to determine the impact of online learning and by identifying the significant differences in academic performance using online learning between the average grade from all grade levels with respect to their gender. Additionally, this study also identifies the significant relationship of students' responses with regards to their gender. The aim of this research is to identify the impact among high school students, regardless their significant differences of student performance between year level and average grade, and to determine if there is a significant differences in behavior in online learning based on their gender, and also identify the impact of students' behavior from online platform, online environment, technical skills, and teamwork. The researcher used descriptive analysis for conducting the statistical analysis and to determine the distribution of the data and associations among variables. This research employs quantitative design in the data collection, data analysis procedure. The ANOVA, or the analysis of variance, was also performed in comparing the variables from first grading period by all grade levels. An independent sample t-test was explored in comparing the responses of male students and female students. The study of Lawrence, Martin, and Doris 2018, in order to compare two variables, they also used independent sample t-tests. And as the result, the female students was more important than for male students. To identify the categories independent sample t-tests was also executed to retain the sequence of values defined by average grade, which is 87.62. and it is in random. The researcher used a statistical package for social sciences and MS Excel to cleanse the data for analysis and for the data preprocessing. Afterwards, reliability analysis was applied in the study and identified the properties of measurement scales and the item to compose the scales and filter irrelevant records from the dataset. There were 5 sections or sets in the survey questionnaires that had been distributed to the students. In this study, descriptive method in machine learning was explored, and this study used unsupervised learning approach to summarize the value of the number of students, which is 171, as respondents. Classify the grade level and gender, also extracting the procedures to emphasize the result of the study. Initially, the researcher converted the gathered data from Google Form into MS Excel format. To further analyze the data, reliability analysis was used for the consistency of the data. The percentage distribution of population by gender, that there were 52% in female and 48% in male. To utilize the needs for the investigation, the two application or software, which is the SPSS, MS Excel, and Tableau, help the researcher in identifying the results or impact in the online learning. This study involves the high school students of Colegio de San Juan de Letran, Manaoag, from grade 7 to grade 10. There were 33 students in grade 7 and 33 in grade 8. We have 40 in grade 9, and we have also in grade 10, we have 65 students. So a total of 171 number of students population in academic year 2021-2022. In this study, the researcher used the 5-point Likert scale, and this Likert scale was considered an interval scale. The study used mean significant from 1 to 1.8 as means of strongly disagree, 1.81 to 2.60 as disagree, and so on. The mean grade among the high school students were equal to 87.67. For the median, we have 87.63, and for the mode, we have 91.75. Minimum grade is 75 and a maximum of 92.75. It also shows that the normal distribution revealed was valid through descriptive statistics. Furthermore, grades was illustrated in the histogram with mean grade of 87.67. The significant differences between grade levels with their average grade was found valid with a p-value of 0.00125. In the test, we have the F or the F crit, which is equivalent to 2.6, was less than the F value, which is the 4.5195. The study found out after the ANOVA test that the significant difference were identified. However, in male category, the results from the given test were grade 7 with a variance of 17, grade 8, a variance of 33, grade 9 has 13, and grade 10 has 19 in variance. For female category, grade 7 has 10 in variance, grade 8 has 12, grade 9 has 19, and grade 10 has 8 variance. However, there were large differences in variance among grade levels. The column represents the value of Cronbach alpha in general as an alpha of 0.89, and the data were reliable. The online learning platform of 6 of items, we have 89.89 in alpha. And for online learning environment, we have 5 items, a 0.78 in alpha. And we have also a technical skills, and we have 4 items, and it has an alpha of 0.66, which means that the result is acceptable. However, in our teamwork, we have a negative 0.498, which is unacceptable. But in general, the output would be good. Study identified the means and standard deviation of average grade by grade levels with respect to the gender. So in here, in darker blue has a male mean, and we have the lighter blue, we have the female. In this category, grade 7 has a minimum of 86, but in this figure, it identifies the higher standard deviation of grade levels. The study measured the sum of all responses by gender. The male group, we have the 82%, and we have the female group, we have the 89%. Wherein 89, we have the mean of 61.8415 compared by female, which is 62.64. For the standard deviation as compared to that, the female stand with a point of 9.44. However, with the standard error mean, that there is a 1.0 in the standard error mean in female. The independent sample t-test was associated with a statistical significant effect. We have the T169, wherein it has a p-value of 0.552 or 552. Therefore, the male group were associated with a statistical significant lesser mean than female group in the online learning. As a summary, the result from the survey, the summary of the mean score of the student responses from the survey in terms of the assessment of online learning platform, the students' overall response were strongly agree with a minimum of 4.216 that the platform was helpful in their study. Students were strongly agreed that in their current learning environment, a mean of 3.7 online learning or the online was useful and easy way of communicating to their teachers as well as to their classmates. Students' regular activities and projects were all performed in digital form. Based on the result, students were agreed that their technical skills with a mean of 3.7, which is agree, okay, they improve their technical skills. However, teamwork makes the students were challenged due to the type of collaboration, and they were neutrally agreed. A mean of 2.8 on the difficulties that they encountered during the online activities. For this is the indication of the differences of student responses based on their gender. We have the online learning platform, we have the online learning environment, we have the technical skills, and we have the team. To sum up, that most of the male here stand out for the online platform. And however, for the online learning environment, female stand out for the activities or participation. For the technical skills, female stand out for a 3.8 mean. And for the teamwork, mostly female appreciated the collaboration online. Results from the different category in the online platform, to sum up, that the total of the result would be strongly agree, wherein um, inside the statement, the online platform were sufficient to serve as to serve the student, but the highest point here is the online platforms used were readily available and accessible. For the learning environment, it also says projected that the output was that the result was agreed. Okay. However, in technical skills, the reason why they agree for the output, um, the technical skills, email and internet have improved since taking the online learning. Okay, those are the reasons why they are in the why they agreed for the improve of their technical skills. However, in the teamwork collaboration, SD there is the strongly disagree, um, wherein they neutrally appreciated the collaboration of online learning. As my conclusion, the study implies that the online learning platform was proven to be a good and helpful from the responses of the majority of the students. The students' performance revealed positive impact of online learning from high school students in terms of year level or by gender. The responses of students in online learning towards the use of online platform helps acquired learning and attend classes regularly and virtually. So this study found out that the students who were longer exposed in the online learning doesn't reflect the highest result among students, but rather it revealed the most active mode among the year level. As a recommendation, teachers may diverge their teaching not by gender or grade level, but through strategizing the students' learning content upon executing their approach, especially during group activity or collaboration among students. Hence, it was realized that the technology has a significant role to help enhance student learning and easy access to their learning needs online. However, their learning environment helps them participate in the online platform and easier to communicate with their respective teachers. The continuity of online learning was complemented to sustainability of quality in education. Hence, the researcher recommended a comprehensive module for collaboration in group activities to elevate the psychological interest of students. Online learning is therefore important and can manifest students achieve their goal through a web and a convenient tool to facilitate the needs of the students and ready for a hybrid learning modality. That's all my research. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you